Hi everyone, I'm back with another video, and in today's video it's going to be me and Huzi versus black-x-lotas and Titanic. Now the map will be Icy Mountain, and of course it's going to be 2 versus 2, and before we start, go on ahead, smash the like button, and of course turn on the notification to all notification so that you will not miss an upload or stream from my channel. Now without further ado, let's go ahead and begin. Yeah, let's go ahead and begin.
New objective.
Alright, so I'm going to be the blue player and my partner Huzi will be the green player. Now we're going to somehow skip the container gathering part and get into the juicy bits of this battle. Sniper tower over there. Now in this video, I'm going for a full land army composition. Now I just produced a cyclone to somehow scout the vicinity for any hidden infantry, as you guys can see right there. Excuse me. Okay, scouting, and scouting. So yeah, eliminating all those units that are hidden in the forest, just like as you guys can see here. Now my partner is of course at the higher ground of the bottom right hand corner. Now he will be producing Avia and some Zeus, which is not a very bad idea due to the high ground advantage. It is much harder to attack his base due to the terrain that he has. Meanwhile, I have the lower ground, so I'm going for the vehicle. Okay, so 2 special vehicle factory, shield generator, a bunker above that cliff to see or to gain high ground vision. Nothing crazy so far, it's just that my cyclones are going to get rid of those hidden infantries, and those hawks are going to be destroyed by the vertex by Huzi. Oh, okay. That hawk barely survived. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to move above the cliff to gain high ground vision, and of course dominating that position since it is a key location for me to somehow put up a good engagement and defend my base at the same time, because if the enemy were to get over or take over that position, it's going to be very hard for me to defend. Okay, since I have the lower ground. Now the yellow player has an army composition of hawks and some jaguars, but mainly hawks, and the red player has jaguar, chameleon, and porcupine. Now in this scenario, I will have an army composition of Zeus, Typhoon, Shield, and Torrents. Okay, now I have 5 Typhoons here. 1 got destroyed by those hawks, and my partner also occupying the center or the middle of the map. Okay, very good idea. Because of course if there are typhoons above the cliff that are actually, or in the middle of the map that are actually protected by Zeus, then those hawks will have limited mobility, meaning they could not roam around effectively. Chameleon over there. Taurs are now going to see and check their luck for a bombing run. And solid hit right there. That's how you do it, man. Huzi with a crazy effective bombing run right there with those 2 Thors. Now imagine if those were 4 Thors, then that army is gone. Okay. Excuse me. And again, activating the shield every now and then, and as you guys can see, I have level 2 and level 3 special vehicle factory for mass producing those torrents. Okay, and I'll move out once I have a full command points. My partner has this for a base, Zeus, Typhoon, Vertex, and Thor. Now that's definitely a lot of hawks, 12 hawks from the yellow player. Okay, so well, in this scenario I'm going to obliterate the one who is more that I consider a threat. Okay, because those hawks can be literally zoned out with just Typhoons. Nothing that those hawks can do about it. But the Jaguar, Chameleon, Porcupine can just, can just outmaneuver the Zeus and so on and so forth. So I consider that more of a threat than that of the hawks. And so my partner told me to attack the yellow, but I don't think that's a good idea, even though it's easier to somehow seize that opportunity. But I'll go over and get rid of this red player who has Jaguar, Chameleon, Porcupine, since I consider him more of a threat. And I had walled on that entrance and the barracks right there to of course notify me if there will be any pending attack. Okay, minus Hawk for that yellow guy. We see Jaguar Chameleon right there. And of course I'm gonna beat that Jaguar Chameleon into a better position. Okay, so again guys, positioning on different map, if you know their key positioning, you can pretty much win a battle or have higher chances of winning an engagement, just like in this scenario. So yeah, again, those guys who are saying torrents are good for defense only, that's not true. It depends on how you use them. There goes. And plenty of Jaguars I'm sure has been obliterated with just that torrent. Okay, Hawks came in here in time, but targeted the shield or a Typhoon instead of the Thors. And ooh, solid hit right there. Okay, and pretty much this Chameleon will not be able to do anything against those raining rampage rockets from my torrents. Okay, so he's gonna be forced to fall back, and I can actually go further because I lost a few units, whereas he lost a ton of units thanks to the torrents. Okay, so that's how you use a torrent, guys. And so, again, positioning here, I'm not going to rush forward there because that's very dangerous. If the enemy has better formation in there, I'm going to send my army into oblivion because this is a narrow land surface. Okay, so whichever has or lying in wait for the other does have the advantage. So in that regard, I'm not going to launch forward. Okay, so better take it cautiously, siege with the torrents, use their advantage of the range to get the upper hand. Okay, destroying those barracks as they can produce riflemen, which can annoy the targeting by the units by default. So I'm gonna have to try and get rid of some of those barracks. Again, move forward since I see no turret. The Hawks are trying to destroy the shield generator and are now gonna get owned by the Typhoons from my partner. Okay, vehicle attack boost also affect the Typhoon's anti-air. Raining rampage in that narrow passage right there. Destroyed a ton of Jaguars, and again, destroyed a Chameleon, and so on. And ta-da! Cleaning up the rest of those Jaguars, and now they're going to run away. And I'm pretty sure that a ton of Jaguars has been destroyed, as the units are queuing up their target destroyed, etc. Lines, okay? So if they utter that word, you destroyed something. So again, he's going to fall back. He can't really do anything versus those tons of torrents that I have. Okay, and my partner are now going to attack from the other side of the map. Meanwhile, I'm going to take the center or the middle pathway between the yellow and the red player. This gives me the opportunity to attack both players because my partner has, are trying to be annoying to the red player, keeping him occupied. Now that was a very good Thor bombing run from my partner, destroying a Chameleon and the supply center. And yeah, so this yellow guy right here found out that walling a Zeus is not effective. It's not as effective as walling a JCP, okay, or Jaguar Chameleon Porcupine. Okay, it's not as effective as a resistance, mainly because the burst fire of the Jaguars or the Zeus actually has better damage, and the walls of the resistance are much more softer than that of the walls of the Confederation. Now at this point, I'm going to rain rampage over this yellow player, which only has Hawks, and just now transitioning to Jaguars and Chameleons, but he doesn't have enough time. Meanwhile, my partner is definitely doing a very good job occupying the red player, and yeah, pretty much Typhoons near an airfield is not a good idea to use your Hawk because they'll just get insta-killed or insta-destroyed. There goes. And the red player has an idea of attacking me from behind, although that's not a bad idea, but I'm already expecting that, so yeah. There goes. And bam! There goes the army of whatever units that he has. Okay? Although that was a very good idea, but I don't think the execution was right. Okay, well, at this point, it's gonna be GG. So yeah, huzi imba. And yeah, if you guys like the video, go on ahead, smash the like button, and of course, turn on the notification to all notifications so that you will not miss an upload or stream from my channel. And of course, leave a comment down below as to what are your thoughts into this video. Likewise, thanks for watching. Have a great day and good luck with your battles. Oh, and by the way, if the battle continued further, I'm just going to space strike both the enemies, and I'll have my partner bomb the area of the yellow player. So there's not really any point of them to continue. Once those hawks scouted my space system, it's GG. So yeah, defeat is inevitable. There goes. Producing vertex for contract. Alright. There goes. GG. Victory. Bye now.